Leo, here's your reading for May 2024. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo, you got stability, harmony, and flow. You could be feeling stagnant, having a hard time focusing on the things that once made you happy and made you feel fulfilled. So fixated on the things that once made you happy that you're ignoring things that could be actually right in front of you that could make you happy. Reevaluating things. You could feel restless right now, disconnected, and some of you are even feeling kind of bored. Contemplation kind of is also a thing. Meditating and kind of going within and reevaluating. Within that, you're also feeling kind of stagnant. That means you're not really having a lot of flow. I don't know if you're feeling stagnant. That's the opposite of flow. So maybe this card is telling you to, instead of fixating on what once made you happy, you need to kind of go out and look for new things and new possibilities, and don't be inclined to pass up on events and just let life pass you by. You got to get out there and create some flow so you can get some harmony and some stability. Clearly, you might be lacking harmony and stability if you're not flowing. And according to this, you're like kind of stagnant. And also you could be feeling kind of guarded up and vulnerable right now. It's saying here that working as a team and using things or people around you, collaborating with other people, those are the type of things that can push you into your long-term goals. Using your successes and your skills, but within a teamwork environment, could open you up to long-term rewards. Maybe open yourself and be more vulnerable. Don't be afraid to work with others, getting other people involved and letting other people kind of work as a team, and transitioning into moving on. Like if you're the kind of person never thought to work in a team environment, you're guarded up with that. You might want to be vulnerable, to open up to that idea of maybe working in a team environment and building with other people. You will find a lot of success in that. It might be a transition for you, and you might have to move into this type of change, leaving things behind, releasing things from the past in order to, or maybe there's a team that you worked with that you're leaving behind. You're moving on from that. I don't know. For some people, you might be leaving a team environment behind and you're walking away from something like that. For some of you, you need to consider being more vulnerable to a team environment and moving on and leaving other things behind. Let's get a card, another card on that. Fool, new beginnings, be more spontaneous. It says trust in life, trust in faith. So it's saying like be more vulnerable. That's what I'm picking up here. Being more vulnerable to situations that you normally would not consider. Because it seems like you could be guarded up and you need to be more vulnerable. You need to leave the past in the past, move to calmer waters, transition into something new, release baggage, and open yourself up to new beginnings, things, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, being optimistic, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, teamwork, collaborations, those type of things. Okay, then you have the sun, strength, and empowerment here. It's saying you understand the value of hard work, about investing into your long-term goals. You're in for the long run. You have forethought into this. And this is what it's saying also about this teamwork. Your goals are long-term. You're looking ahead. You're planning for the long haul. Same thing here, long-term view. That's empowering you. That's where your strength is. You have the ability to put in the work, succeed. That you might be frustrated also thinking that things are taking a little bit long, but you are looking at the long haul and you're willing to do the work to get the reward. Now, something about your past, it says lacking in suffering. Something about your past is still haunting you, still stuck. Something about your past. Let's see what this is saying. It's saying you are having some conflict and upheaval. You could be having some loss and disagreements with someone. Someone could be competing with you. You could be feeling like you want to win at all costs. You could feel like somebody around you is sneaky, something to do with your past. You could feel like you were in an abusive relationship. You could feel like someone's bullying you. You could feel like someone's trying to take something that doesn't belong to them. You could feel like someone or you are stirring the pot, creating tension. You could feel like your past is a hostile environment. Your reputation is on the line. Something to do with your past is definitely still causing some problems for you. You feel like there's no right choice when you're dealing with your past. There's confusion. You're worried about certain things. You have to make a decision. You feel like no decision you make is the right decision. What's the lesser of the two evils? There's like delays. Like the information is like too much. Like information overload. You're still suffering from something in your past. Choices being made and confusion, delusion. And it just feels like, oh my God, no matter what I do, it's just a problem. But the good news is this cycle is coming to an end. The cycle of your past is coming to an end. It says you're going to recover from this like spiritual poverty. You're going to get out of this. The karmic lesson has been done. Like you learned what you were supposed to from this. You're going to get the clarity that you need. You're going to have the courage to persevere through this. You're going to be resilient. You gearing up for the worst. You're kind of pessimistic about it. You're going to stand firm and you're going to ride out the storm. You have hope. You're calm and you're going to heal. And you have a purpose. And you have a renewed spirituality. You feel good about this. You got the star card. It's like renewed sense of self. And the magic is flowing all around you. And you got the judgment. You have a rebirth here. I'm telling you, you got your reckoning. It says it's like you literally, this cycle has come to an end. You are coming out of your past. Suffering from your past is no longer going to be a thing. You're going to forgive too. You're going to forgive. You're going to have an awakening. You're going to have a redemption. It's going to be coming from within too. It's an inner calling. You're going to buckle up and you're going to ride through this and you're going to succeed and it's going to be the end of a cycle. You're going to be done with the past. But something in your past has definitely got a hold on you. So it seems like I got like a couple of things here. You definitely seem like you're kind of stuck on something that you were focusing on the past, something that you kind of feeling stagnant about how something in the past once made you happy and you felt so fulfilled. And like you're probably in a new place right now, kind of going within and reflecting and reevaluating. And then, but it takes you to be like vulnerable, to be willing to transition and move, leave the baggage where it belongs in the past, move out of that, transition into something new, use people around you, be vulnerable to get into a team environment, be vulnerable to have new beginnings. Being guarded up is not going to get you anywhere. You need to be vulnerable to open up for the new beginnings. Once you open up for the new beginnings, you will start to work towards your long-term goals. Look for the future. Don't get so stuck on what's going on today. Okay, you're going to find empowerment in that. And then you're going to deal with your past. Something in your past is still coming up. And you're going to feel like it's hard to make a decision. Nothing you do is going to feel right. But then you're going to get into this, I'm putting my bootstraps on. I'm going to fight through this. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to end this cycle because I'm done. And then you're going to get into a renewal spark. Okay, this is all for the month of May. It seems like a 6-month read, but this is all in 1 month. There may be some challenges, some competition. You might feel like you're struggling a bit in your journey. You may feel like you've reached an important milestone, though. And you may feel like people don't believe in you and they're trying to knock you back, but you're holding your ground no matter what. You've got this and you're not going to let anyone tell you otherwise. You got the mental clarity that you need. You're embracing on new ideas. You're jumping freely to the opportunities that are coming. You're not letting anything stop you. And you're inspired. You have the energy to do so. You're making your heart happy. You have mental clarity. You're having successful breakthroughs. You have a sharp mind, new beginnings. It's almost like you're doing surgery on this renewed spark that you have. Once that cycle closes, it sparks something in you and you're feeling like a renewed, you're feeling like brand new, on a mission with mental clarity. Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurting people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So some people are just working off of their own distress. You also got positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Okay, that is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you.